They were the favorite. Dominican Republic, they and Venezuela, you figure we're going to be at the top of this pool when it's proven it and exceeded that so far.
Oh, man, they've done it all. They knew how their bullpen was going to be, and they've answered the bell.
A few years from now, but he's making his mark as a little under the weather the other day, feeling better, and at shortstop. So
his bag, he's going to try to use him today against this powered Dominican offense.
Final start in a few days, semis and finals as well. Prager ready, and his first pitch a little outside to Fernando Tatis. Been great setting the table.
I think just the focus level that Tatis has been playing with is just different. We haven't at all for this country.
We've seen that passion, we've seen that pride last time around, and that's advanced past full play. This one on the ground toward the shortstop, and Carrick makes the play, one down. They'll have to rely on that defense because one would imagine the ball. Twice as many walks as strikeouts for the first couple of games. Small sample size for sure. Base, he's 32 years old in his second World Baseball Classic.
One thing we're seeing too with this Dominican team is these guys love hitting lefties.
Marte drives one out toward pretty deep left, and ballpark's going to hold that one. Long run for Levinson.
Well, he's made some really good plays in this tournament. Last night, coming in on a line drive.
Here is Juan Soto. He had the walk-off home run to cap the early termination. The third homer that clinched a run rule win. First that we've seen since 2017. This one in the air, right center field, carrying toward the wall, and Harrison Bader with a terrific sliding catch with that wall bearing down on him. Game, however, among the aces of the Phillies staff once we get into the summer. We saw Luis Severino terrific in his outing.
In Santo Domingo, he was fantastic. Using the fastball, the changeup, the cutter to lefties, more the sweep when we asked him about Brian Bayo. Usually most guys kind of give you the, oh, yeah, you know, he's been good, he's been working, he's doing this, he's doing that.
26 years old, an electric arm. That one in the dirt. Strikes to start it. Noah Mendlinger at second base. He'll hit second. Harrison, AAA. Swings and sends the ball out toward pretty deep left center field. Long run for O'Neal Cruz, but those long strides make it look easy. 2 away.
I mean, this
just 5 pitches to get those 2 outs. And, you know, listen, for O'Neal Cruz, it's not too dissimilar to this roster or Dominican players.
I think the Pirates want to hit on something like how Tatis did it, right? Went from shortstop to right field, and he became
great opportunity for him to be around Tatis every day for a few weeks. Ground ball to short. A clean inning on both sides. Scoreless after 1.
The flair, but it's the strike that he throws and the accuracy that he has.
It's back-to-back plays the other night. Near carbon copies of one another. Terrific. And Santana to follow.
Also loves facing left-handers. Many times we've seen those hanging breaking balls.
2 balls and a strike from Prager.
One thing we've seen from this team, though, is also their ability to swing at the.
What, 10 to start his career?
I mean,
that's tough. But he draws the. Waved at and missed. And Prager deals. Be off the end of the bat into shallow center. It'll be the shortstop Carrick to make the play. Carlos Santana now takes the ball in off the plate.
He talked about it, right? He said, "I want to get 2 or 3." About Carlos Santana, the career.
9 years old in April. Pops this one foul. Going to suit up for the Arizona Diamondbacks when the big league. Prager gets the swing and miss.
Changeup, that's a good sign. Tells you how deceptive he is. Out of Texas A&M. Drafted by the Angels.
Some funky swings today. Strikes. Machado stays put, and that one is in. So another free pass. mentioned
World Baseball Classic tournaments. Alexei Ramirez.
Here's O'Neal Cruz. Came off the bench in the Dominican opener. And
fastball changeup could be a problem when you're facing a guy like this with O'Neal, who likes to chase the slider. But
2 balls, no strikes. He cuts it loose, but comes up empty. 3-1 inside. Walk, the bases loaded, and you have to. Agustin Ramirez, but the power certainly similar too, as he waves and misses there. Big time pop for this young man who calls this ball. Change up quickly. 0-6th in the Rookie of the Year voting. But 3 pitches and he is down on strikes. Another one of those guys on that maybe the second give you 10 good minutes on this young man. More walks than strikeouts last year. Terrific defender. 3-1. Low for ball 4. 4 walks in the inning and a 1-0 lead. They had 11. Tatis lays off one upstairs.
And just by that take, Tatis is sitting
off the end of the bat, right on the corner. But in a general sense, we talked to Cruz. Perdomo, third to first. 1-1 is fouled, backing out of play.
I'll tell you this, for a lot of hitters, when they're struggling.
1-2. And that's hit deep to left, and it's going to blow the roof right off. Grand slam, Tatis. And that's a big one to make it 5-0.
All of them.
All of them. Just all of them.
You're essentially facing a team right now, a lineup that 1 through 9.
They score often.
And we knew they were going to score runs.
Sure.
Right? It was how they were going to do it. How
was AAA Memphis last year. Last 7 1/3 innings for the Dominican Republic that both the DR and Venezuela advance. To right field, inning over on that one swing. 5-0 Dominican Republic. First pitch swinging for R.J. Schreck to Carlos Santana at first.
Right there we saw it, first pitch swinging.
A little up and out of the zone there against Cole Carrick. Short as a Red Sox pitcher, 11 games. Bouncing ball toward the shortstop, Perdomo right behind the bag, 2 away. 5-4 with a 2.35 ERA and an OPS. Stubbs. Check swing, tap foul.
And you know, when a hitter like this.
0-2 on.
See how soft Ramirez was there.
Yeah, offense the calling card for the backstop, no doubt about it. A little room to
tremendous.
And that's the thing. I mean, you don't know where. 2-2 to Stubbs. He went around. 1-2-3 inning. Couple of strikeouts through 2 for Bayo. And the dugout explode. The grand slam for Fernando Tatis Jr. capping that 5-run. Take away a hit, maybe extra bases from Soto.
Little baby cutter right there. Like just that foul ball right there. Some good pitchers
talk about even fouling balls off is a skill. He didn't get a piece of it there. He's down on strikes, but It's a skill just to fight.
That one drops.
Manny Machado, a swing and a miss, 0-1. At the top of the zone now, 0-2.
A little bit of everything. Obviously a veteran presence.
Ball and 2 strikes from Weiss. And Machado laid off. They'll check he did.
Game. This is what the Dominican team does, huh? A lot of 3-2
on deck. 3-2. Off the plate. Great at bat there for Manny Machado.
up. Those are very important in spring training. You know, I would talk to Albert about it.
1-0 to Caminero. Fouls that one back, and there have been a lot of walks in just a couple of days here. Walks so far for the Dominican offense. Wanting to unlock that potential at a breakout year with the Rays. 45 home runs last season. This one a ground ball towards short. That's 1, and that's 2. Bottom 3 coming up. Has with so many Dominican pitchers, and just think to the starter in a couple of Drew's ear until that Cy Young came around. But he's another electric arm, and they all look up to Pedro.
I'll tell you this: we've been around him with a lot of big games and pitchers, and they want to come to the desk
to lefties and righties, and went around Levinson.
With that frame.
Yeah, his heart and stuff were much bigger than his actual frame.
Oh, man. He was 5'11", and he pitched like he was 6'4", 250 pounds. And he wasn't scared.
That corner, that's mine. That belongs to me.
For all the Dominican pitchers in the big leagues, they...
7-year-old in his 2nd World Baseball Classic. Swings over the top of the breaking ball.
That was nasty right there. That changed.
Kobe Halter takes ball 1. 24. Bale with down the left field line and twisting into the seats. Foul.
They had what they call a show and go. Batting cages.
Got him. Strikes out the side. 4 in a row.
We've had good crowds every day.
Batting 1,000. It's the 3rd largest Israeli population in the United States, behind New York and Elches. Grateful to be wearing the country on their chest for this tournament.
Great clubhouse guy.
That's why he wears number 41.
Good
Waved
pitch.
at and missed.
It's a really good pitch right there.
One away here in the top. Fortunately for Team Nicaragua, no matter what they do in their pool play finale later on tonight, led by the great Dusty Baker, of course, they have a couple of strikeouts for Weiss as he misses to O'Neal Cruz, who walked in. That's a missile out toward right center field, and it hangs up. It didn't have time to fall. Home run. Bad. He's had 3 plate appearances. He scored 3 runs in this tournament. Say great. Albert's thinking, now I've got problems with the lineup. This is Ramirez. That'll get down for a base hit. Roll toward the corner. On his way to second base, he's got himself a stand-up double. What a jump. The throw in the dirt just to get it there, and they get Ramirez, who's trying to catch Israel napping, but first rookie catcher in big league history with 20 homers and 15 steals. So that run great. 2 balls and 1 strike. 2-1 from Weiss's tap foul.
We're going to need all the help we can get.
To Halter, who's playing closer to the shortstop position than third base, makes the play. Another run, Hubble headers. Dominican Republic a 6-0 lead on Israel in the first game. Venezuela, Nicaragua play later on tonight. This game here today, both teams will advance to the quarterfinals. It then just becomes about seeding and perhaps avoiding fate. And Horwitz sends a fly ball out toward right field. Turning, looking Tatis, and that one is gone. Solo homer for Spencer Horwitz gets Israel on the board.
That's how you start answering back and chipping away into this game. Spencer Horwitz, you know about the power. Sweet swinging lefty right there.
Real today. First run they've scored against the Dominican Republic.
They're not known so much for their home run.
Right.
100 is league average, so it tells you what he did. Got on base about that in 2012. How he was put in a situation, him telling him, hey, I want to be a part of this World Baseball Classic.
Medlinger thought that was in the dirt. Doesn't get
how far you hit him. You're right.
You could go into the upper deck or you could scrape the back of the wall. It's still 1 run.
And when you hit a home run, they'll ask you, did you get all of it?
Scored 3 runs against Nicaragua, 1 run in the other games. I'm up. Got on and missed, and Bayo has the strikeout working. That's number 7 for him. De Jesus of Venezuela do this to Israel the other night.
He was fantastic.
Oh,
sneaky fastball, good curveball.
That's 6 outs, strikeouts for Bayo.
It's fair to say Israel has seen some really good pitching.
Yes, yeah, it's maybe easier to say in a major league season or just over the summer. That much better.
Yeah, I mean you'll go a week where
and while mathematically it's not always the case, when you only have 4 games to figure out if you advance or not, they all feel like 3-2. Popped up. A lot of blue jerseys coming together. Who's going to take it? It's always the captain of the infield. Guarantee he won't hit a grand slam now. Only because he's leading off the inning. And you picked up on it spot on. Your eyes are great as Daniel
pitch kind of lets you know, okay, he might be sitting soft here, and sure enough, I think he threw enough.
Ball and 2 strikes. And there's a strikeout. If you
see Tatis there talking about Fetterman out of Pembroke Pines, University of Miami, standout.
That one fouled away. Let me ask you this, just as a hitter, right? We're going back to Tatis, but just in a general.
Okay, this is what I'm going to do. This is plan A, plan B, and C.
To second.
And Paul, I'll go a step further is for the golfers out there. You just did for a home run or grand slam.
That one fouled away, left side, and that'll get into the seats. Going to be with one club for the next decade and a half, though. That one up and in. A 15-year deal with the New York Mets, of course. Familiar with Soto as well. Knew exactly what needed to be thrown to get the 3 unassisted to get Fetterman out of the inning. 1, 2, 3. Been in control. 7 strikeouts to this point. The lone blemish, the Horwitz home run in the 4th inning.
That's why this Israel team goes such a long ways for the future of this federation.
Yeah, again, we've discussed it. They're further down the line, right, in terms of global powerhouses.
No doubt.
Upstairs to Stubbs, 2 balls and 2 strikes. To first, Santana knocks it down, feeds the pitcher covering, and they're 2 away.
Little by little.
Yeah.
Putting 1 block in front.
And all that Hall of Famer Mike Piazza has done for Italian baseball over the World Baseball Classic. Ground ball to third. Caminero loads and throws a strike to first. 5 really good.